question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. And now Jackson Holiday. And he blows that one by him at 100. Comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. This is Joey Bart.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Mullins makes the grab, one away.
Now
and Manuel Valdez, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. Little chopper rolls foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to first, Mountcastle takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The third baseman,
now batting
number 13,
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins. That is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Skeens back to work. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. Foul ball there.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
And next for the
Rutschman.
Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Henderson leads off first with one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Way out front for strike two.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pham settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
0-2. Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one down the line, and a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. He is safe. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Suwinski.
Jack Suwinski.
And there's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Frazier stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. In from third is the tying run. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there.
Zero balls, one strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the top of the sixth. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Late swing, fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off the Baltimore.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in, Heston Kjerstad. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Jackson Holliday will hit next. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
High fly ball out to center field. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground, Frazier. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Way high there, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Cruz should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one pulled foul. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Mullins on his horse. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 down.
Up next,
and now the first baseman, Enmanuel Valdez.
Enmanuel Valdez.
Two down, nobody on. Ball one
That's
there.
A ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
Mateo.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 6-5.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. Kerstead hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch for the second out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Swinging a foul straight back. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Santana back to work. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 6.
Here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 2.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Gunnar Henderson.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
The batter, the catcher, Adley.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pham under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Now
0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
Mullins.
There's the strike. Mountcastle on second.
No ball,
Henderson at first, 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. To the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Liner caught at second. Next to hit, Joey Bart.
The catcher.
Put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that one fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now.
Westburg.
Tim Meza will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a foul ball. That one way inside.
Ball.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston. Kerstead. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here goes the runner. Nice stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
The batter number 7.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. This one lifted in the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And there are 2 down. Now, Ryan O'Hearn.
The designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
And that one gets past the catcher. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Ryan Barucki taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Mateo up to third on the wild pitch. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Manuel Valdez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And there's the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Tommy Pham. Line drive, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run.
The left fielder, number 17, with a at the plate, the left fielder, number 17, and he has struggled this year. Fouled off, he was late. Righty comes to the plate. Here's a blooper to left, and it drops in. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Digging in, Trace Gonzalez. Here's the 1-2 offering. In there, got the strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. Bottom half of the second, and here's the first baseman, Max Ferguson. Dunks one into left. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. High fly ball down the line and left. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield fence. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. So after he moved
Now
up on the
batting.
tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. And that's a 1-out single. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Tries to get back in time, but can't, and they get the out. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Max Ferguson. 1-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit left field for a base knock. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Carlos Narvaez. And the 1-2. Fly ball left field. The left fielder drifts towards it as they escape the bases loaded jam. We're in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 17. He swings and fouls one off. Anderson, a 6'3" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Line drive. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now. The tag.